ready now. Hello and welcome. Coming to you live from the Zambia International Trade Fair stand, where we are exhibiting under the theme Business Resilience Through Innovation and Trade. And joining me now in studio is INDO Zambia Bank, and I am joined by Mr. Joseph Nyendwa, the Senior Relationship Manager. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
So with the trade fair exhibiting under the theme of business resilience and innovation and trade, how you exhibiting here?
Thank you, Jesse. First and foremost, we are happy to be here as INDO Zambia Bank to showcase what we have. Currently, what we have at the stand, we are operating as a full-fledged branch where we are providing all the services. So if people would like to draw money, they are open to come. They want to come and open an account. The stand is ready to open, and all these are done right at the stand. Even those that would want to come and do inquiries on different products that we are able to offer, they've got a query or there's certain service that they want us to provide to them, we are able to provide at the stand. As you know, the theme speaks about enhancing business resilience, and that the bank exhibiting there is we also provide certain information that would enhance certain business to grow. So we are ready. Whatever queries or information they would like to come and get at our stand, we are able to provide as INDO Zambia Bank.
Okay. So you seem to be one of those banks that's really supporting government initiatives. Would you mind speaking on that?
Thank you so much, Jesse. Yes, we've been pioneers of a number of projects or programs under the government. I'll start with you all know what the government did years back when they just came into power. They had to enhance the CDF allocation of funds and introduced certain parts of it. And as a bank, we went further under the same CDF to introduce products around it, because the bank works with the goals or the strategies of government as well. So the bank is one of the leading banks in CDF revolving loans, extending loans on behalf of the government to the beneficiaries or to the SMEs that are into businesses. These loans are administered by the bank, but they are under the project called CDF projects. Now, INDO, from the time the project started, we've given to over 2,000 beneficiaries to an excess of 250 million. So we've been a key driver in dispersing these CDF loans on behalf of the government. And if there are people out there that would like to come and get more information on the same, they are welcome. Then apart from the CDF, 2023-2024 farming season, the government came up with a program called Sustainable Agriculture Financing Facility, called SAF. Others would call it credit window, others call it SAF. The actual name is Sustainable Agriculture Financing Facility. Now, under this facility, the bank is extending financing to smallholder farmers that would like to do a number of different farming activities. We started in 2023-2024 farming season with crop financing, where the bank disbursed 64 million kwacha to over 2,640 beneficiaries. Now, these beneficiaries that we're talking about smallholder farmers. We dispersed. Then 2024-2025 farming season, which is this farming season, the bank extended to over 3,225 beneficiaries, amounting to 264 million kwacha. The total from the time the project started, the bank has extended to over 6,000 beneficiaries and to an excess of 325 million kwacha. So this is the drive that the bank has done, and I'm happy to make mention that this year the government, through Minister of Agriculture, announced a bumper harvest, and we're excited as a bank to make mention that we contributed to that bumper harvest of 3.6 million metric tons of maize. So in terms of government initiative, INDO Zambia Bank is on the center of it, and we've been driving those, the government agenda Thank you.
Okay, so for those of us who might have aspirations to get into smallholding farming, how do we get the SAF loan?
Thank you. So, as I mentioned, the SAF loan is are loans administered by the banks. These loans are coming with flexible terms and conditions. The idea of these loans, or the objective, is to enhance the farming activities or to enhance production in Zambia. So the key thing that one needs to have is you need to own a farm or rent a farm. When you own a farm or rent a farm, you need to be a registered farmer with Ministry of Agriculture. Why be registered to Ministry of Agriculture? Ministry of Agriculture has got people, what we call camp extension officers, yes, that are able to provide technical support to smallholder farmers. So once you are registered with them, whatever challenges you may come across, you'll be able to go to them. So once you are registered, you fill in a form under Ministry of Agriculture and come to the bank, and we'll be able to do an assessment on your application and be able to extend financing.
Okay.
Sure.
Do I need to have a certain amount that's attached to me, or as long as I have a farm, I can rent a farm, and I'm also a registered farmer? Is that all I need to come and get the loan? So
right now, when we started with the crop financing. We've now moved to two other products that we've added on, what we call irrigation and mechanization. I'll speak a bit on the two. Under irrigation, we are extending. You all know what happened in 2023-2024 farming season. The country was hit by a drought. Yes. Now, to ensure that we mitigate that and move in line with our objective, which is the government objective of enhancing production, we introduced the irrigation so that even in scenarios where there's drought, farmers will be able to continue with their farming activities using irrigation method, and also to ensure that farmers have throughout the year farming activities. So we've introduced irrigation. Under irrigation, I'll quickly mention the requirements are equally simple. You have to be registered. As I mentioned, you need to get a quotation for the equipment or irrigation system you need to get. And then you need to come and fill up application with ourselves. We also look at your past experience. How have been your past farming activities in the past? You also share with us what you've been doing and what you expect to do. Based on that, the bank will be doing an assessment. The other important part is your NRC and your passport size photos as you are bringing the application forms. Under mechanization, we are trying to empower smallholder farmers to own equipment like tractor. We know that some of them would want to do cultivation on a large scale, yes, but what has been hindering them is the equipment to use. So we are saying under the same program that you are able to come and get the equipment, will be able to finance. The requirements are equally the same. You get a quotation, NRC, you are a registered farmer, and proof of residence where you're doing your farming activities. The other thing I would like to make mention is that these loans are given at a concessional rate of interest 16% per annum, yes. Then the maximum amount that we're extending is 500,000 kwacha. So we are not insisting, or we are not requesting for security. All you want is to give us the quotation, then we'll be able to extend financing. If you're buying a tractor, the same tractor comes in to sit in as security under the same. So we'll not ask for your title. Just if you come, we'll just ask you to give us a quote and we'll be able to finance.
Okay, so besides supporting the agriculture sector through the various products that you have mentioned, any other credit facilities that the bank offers? So
the bank offers quite a range. I'm excited to mention that the bank also aligns with our products are aligned with the current challenges that people are facing. As I earlier mentioned, last year was a bad year for Zambia. We were hit by a drought. And as a bank, what we did is we came up with what we call INDO Green Asset Finance. Under INDO Green Asset Finance, we are extending financing to people like yourself. If you want to put up a solar system and you want to have alternative source of power, we're able to extend financing. This financing are extended at a concessional price. Then we also looked at the reports that have been coming that people have been having deficit in terms of there's deficit in terms of milk production. The bank came up with a product, what we call dairy production, and dairy development scheme. Under these products, we are extending financing to the dairy farmers that would like to enhance their milk production. Apart from that, we also want people to own houses. Obviously, you'd like one as well.
Aspiring, yes.
Yes, so please come through. We are able to extend home loan. What we did, we refined our products. We reduced our interest rate to ensure that a number of people start owning houses now. So we are able to extend the home loan up to 25 years. And we're able to give you what we call moratorium period, or a breather of up to 18 months, which is 1 year, 6 months. So in this period, for instance, if you want to build your own house, we are able to give you a period in which you will not be servicing the interest. You only start servicing once you finish your house or move into it, or you rent it out. So the tenure is 25 years, which is 300 months. The interest rate is flexible. That is under home loan. We also extend vehicle asset finance, those that would like to buy a vehicle. As well, under the same scheme, we are giving the vehicle asset finance at a concessional rate. The other interesting product that we have is INDO MSME scheme. So the bank, we do not just look at the large corporate or bigger businesses. We also narrow it down to smaller business, emerging businesses, and businesses that would like to grow and expand. The bank set aside 500 million purely dedicated to the MSME scheme. Wonderful. Under MSME scheme as well, what the bank has done is reduce the interest rates. We are extending them at a very flexible interest rates. There are also certain collateral requirements that have been made flexible. So those that are interested, the SMEs interested in business, please feel free to come to our stand and be able to get more information. Our aim as a bank is to provide solutions to all around in terms of businesses, starting from smaller ones to bigger businesses. For bigger businesses also, we have products meant for them that will be able to mitigate working capital challenges that they may have. If they want to invest into long-term investments, we have credit products suitable for them. Those that would like to go into alternative sources of energy, you want to set up a solar plant, INDO Zambia Bank is a bank for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Nyendo, for having us. This has been our live coverage here at the Zambia International Trade Fair, and joining me in studio was INDO Zambia Bank. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.
Thank you so much.